Hello guys, welcome to Worth It Dudes. Okay, it's going to be like a podcast, our first podcast. With me I've got Derp.
Yay!
And, hey Derp, say hello to the people.
Hello people.
Okay, so we want to do a quick roundup of E3 2018. So there was some pretty good stuff announced. There was some, I don't know, questionable things announced as well.
No, everything was amazing, mate. Every single thing was amazing.
I love your optimism. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got. So, and obviously, you guys do let us know in the comments, you know, if we miss anything or what your favourite games was, who you thought had the best conference, because I know that's very up in the air at the moment. As E3 did start with EA, so shall we.
If we must, with EA.
Oh, you love EA, don't you, Derp?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so...
Oh, joys of EA.
Was there anything in the EA conference that you saw that you liked?
The off button.
Very good. Okay, so I mean, they announced Anthem again. This looks interesting. I'm worried about it. I'm not gonna lie.
It looks Anthem-y.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the Division in like Iron Man armor, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it looks all right. You know, it looks kind of good. It looks kind of like what they showed off last year, but actual real gameplay, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't think it's really a not a classic BioWare title anyway. I can't see there being a lot of room for great storytelling in a game like that. It kind of looks more like a loot shooter.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right in saying it's very sort of Division-y sort of vibe to it. But I think you're right. Actually, the devs have said that it's not like your normal BioWare type game. So it'll be interesting to see what the turnaround on that game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're really pushing this like games as a live service thing, and so my fear for it is that it will just be a fucking
I just shivered a little bit when you said that.
It's going to be like a loot box fest. Do you know what I mean? That's my fear. Just like keep the loot boxes to a minimum, guys. Fuck's sake. Yeah. So there's been so much gone into this. We've done videos on it before. I don't really need to go into details on our fears for this game. But I don't see that it could be a good story game because let's be honest, when you're in a squad of 4 people like eager to go and shoot the fuck out of something, no one wants to sit and watch the cutscenes. That's the sort of thing you do in a single player game, isn't it?
No, when we're playing. Yeah, well, exactly. When we're all playing, we just hit the escape button every time there's a cutscene.
Yeah, it's like Destiny or Division, those sort of games. You kind of you don't pay any attention. You just like get on with it. I want to shoot fuckers in the face. Yeah. So other announcements that they made. Oh fuck me, the Origin Premier service, the Access Premier. So basically, they want some of like Blizzard's money with monthly subscriptions, I think. So you get a vault of games, which at the moment looks like it's going to be pretty minimalistic for a monthly fee. I think they're trying to push everyone into cloud gaming, personally.
Wait, haven't they already got that?
Yeah, but like you can get it for like 20 quid a year, which is actually really good. But they're going to want like a tenner a month or something. Do you know what I mean? It's
Or extra on top of that thing what they have.
Yeah, I think so, because I think what they'll do is if you wait long enough, games will eventually come to Access. But if you have Access Premier, like I know that when Anthem launches, it's straight into Premier. So you can basically, if you pay your subscription, you can get the game. So instead of forking out the 50 quid for the game, I suppose you could do that. But it all depends on the cost of it, really.
Ugh.
Yeah, bit messy. Oh, we'll see, eh? We'll see. Other announcements. Madden 19 is coming to PC.
Fuck yes! What's Madden? Wait, what's Madden?
Oh yeah, it's American football.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was one of the funniest things. There was this, I don't know her name. They got this chick with red hair doing interviews and trying to drum up some excitement in the crowds, and she tried to get the crowd excited for Madden 19 on PC. It was just like, yeah, look at this, Madden 19 on the PC. They were all like, yay. A smattering of applause. Yeah. So yeah, they showed Battlefield 5. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You know what? I'm actually sold on Battlefield 5. I skipped Battlefield 1. I know you're giving me that look.
They lost me at Battle Royale. They lost me at Battle Royale. I'm done with Battle Royale. I'm done with crafting survival games. Like,
I'm just interested to see what the so-called AAA companies can do with that medium.
Do you remember when we did the PUBG game review and we were like, we're going to see AAA publishers fucking coming in and trying to cash in on this? We said that. That was 2 years ago nearly, right? It's taken them this long to fucking cotton on. It's insane. Okay, we had like a little sly announcement with no footage whatsoever, which would have probably been the most interesting thing that EA could have shown, which is the Respawn Entertainment Star Wars game. So all we know is it's called Jedi Fallen Order. I don't know. I kind of... What I want is Titanfall with lightsabers. But
well, I think that's what everyone wants when you're looking at Respawn Entertainment, and their last two games was Titanfall 1 and 2.
Yeah, they got good mobility mechanics. I think, you know, bit of wall running with some fucking lightsabers, chopping fuckers up.
It'll be interesting, because, I mean, their shooting mechanics in their games are literally spot on.
Yeah. Titanfall 2 was a bit of a hidden gem, really. It didn't do that well, but it was really, really good. I didn't like the first one, and they're not generally my sort of games, but Titanfall 2 kind of, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a well-made game. It depends on how overshadowing EA are going to be with this game, I think.
They're going to be well overshadowing. It's not Star Wars, is it? It's Star Wars EA.
It's true.
They're going to be all over it.
It's true. Ideally, I'd like to see either a single player or co-op based game, as opposed to being a big
live service.
Yeah, probably. Let's be honest about it. Fucking slot machines, bunch of bastards. Okay, so they also announced Star Wars Battlefront 2 DLC with the Clone Wars. You know, all the content that was in the original Battlefront 2.
Do people still play that game? Because I certainly don't.
I don't know. I haven't, after we finished the review, I uninstalled it and I haven't really been back to it. Sometimes I'm tempted because I've heard that it's better, but I don't know.
I loaded it back up not the other day, but when they announced the new patch to get rid of the pay-for-win mechanics. I played it for about 10 minutes and turned it off.
Yeah, it was pretty shocking. That was a bad year for Star Wars for me personally, because with that and The Last Jedi, which I didn't particularly enjoy, I kind of I'm kind of a bit scared for the future of Star Wars gaming and the movies. But we'll see. Please, people in the comments, don't fucking start on the Star Wars thing, because I'm not in the mood. Right, okay. Finally, EA did announce Unravel 2. I've got Unravel. I've never played it. I don't even know if it's any good.
I think I have it. I'm not too sure. Did it come with a Humble Bundle or something? I just don't know.
No, it's on the EA Access, so when it was like 20 quid for a whole year, and I wanted to play Battlefield 1 with you and Tank, so I forked out for the Access, so still got that on the go at the moment, and I've seen Unravel in my library. I've just never actually played it. I don't know. Trailer looked nice. It looks like a nice little 2D platformy sort of game, which seems to be back in at the moment. Like, you know, a lot of people never knows. I mean, my little one's been playing a lot of Rayman, and you know. Yeah,
that looks amazing.
Yeah, those games still hold up. They're still fun. Okay, so who else Square Enix. So, Square Enix's conference, I thought it was a bit shit.
What did they actually like? This was the first year I actually didn't watch any of the conferences. I was just like, let's just see what you know.
The only thing of note I can remember was the Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
One of the new Tomb Raiders.
One of the new Tomb Raider, yeah.
Just Cause 4.
Just Cause 4. Yes. No, you're absolutely right. I don't know. It's hard to get excited for Just Cause because they're games that it's like the best game you've ever played for like 10 minutes, and then kind of bored.
I think this time they have to incorporate co-op.
Definitely.
That was for me the third game was lacking. Like a modding group made a multiplayer for Just Cause 2. The developers hired them for number 3 a little bit late to make a multiplayer.
It's kind of
component.
It's crying out for it. It's like a big playground where everything goes boom. Like, why?
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. Just not a battle royale mode, please. So the Shadow of the Tomb Raider demo looked pretty cool. I'm just hoping that they change the kind of the dialogue they seem to have of Lara being this like little girl who's out, you know, out in the big world all by herself and needs big strong men to look after her. Because it's like when you're playing the game, she's like soloing fucking special forces camps and shit. Do you know what I mean? And then in this,
oh mate, she's fucking killed more people than the plague.
yeah. And then in the actual story, it's like, oh, Lara, she needs help. It's like, fuck does she, mate? She's killed like 300 Marines. Like, this girl's a fucking cold-hearted killer. Like,
with a pickaxe.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, exactly. She's using a fucking climbing instrument to like peel out people's fucking eyeballs. Like, this bitch does not need your help. So I really hope they kind of just go with the idea that Lara's just a badass now. She, you know, after the past 2 games, the shit that she's done and been through, forget the idea.
If she starts having dual-wielding weapons again.
That'd be cool, yeah, the dual pistols. Yeah.
The dual pistols, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see.
But at the end of the day, I think the first remake was amazing because it was such a cool reimagining. But I think the last one was kind of just more of the same. And I think they do need to do something to kind of spice it up a little bit.
Battle Royale, mate.
Yeah, no. Fucking Battle Royale! Fucking Fortnite. Jesus. Sorry, if you like Fortnite, I'm sorry, don't unsubscribe.
Fortnite is now on the Switch for
Fuck
free.
it, unsubscribe! Fortnite cats! I fucking hate Fortnite. Right, okay,
but it's now cross-platform play with the Switch and PC, Valve.
Ooh, it's on the Switch! Must be good.
It's had 2 million downloads on the first day.
I know. It's been in the news, that game. Like, like parents are going to war against Fortnite. It's like, oh fuck, here we go again. Roughly every 10 years.
He plays the game.
Because it's kids.
You secretly play it, don't you, Valve?
No. I know a lot of people that do. I got a few friends, actually, that will probably get triggered by me slagging it off.
I play it.
I know you do. Fucking sado. Okay, moving on. I'm sorry, guys. I can't remember anything else from the Square Enix conference. Have you got anything else there from Square Enix?
I think they announced the Hitman. I couldn't be like another add-on for it.
Oh yeah, because they're doing it episodic, aren't they?
Yeah, but you know, meh.
Yeah.
What's next, Valve? What else did we have?
Another one of your favourites, Ubisoft.
Oh, look at the time. I'm off, Valve.
And now it's just me. No, okay, so the new Assassin's Creed was revealed. That looks quite interesting to me because I didn't play Origins.
For me, I think it was... I don't know. It's too soon. It's only been a year. They're milking it. They did something amazing with Origin. You know, they took that year gap.
Yeah.
And you know, it was like a 2-year wait, and it felt good. And I actually bought the game. I reviewed it, and I really enjoyed it. I'm still playing it, and now it's like
back to the same old.
Yeah.
I mean, like from what I've seen of it, I like the idea that you can choose the male or female. Because to be honest, since it's set in like Sparta, the female character it's just Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I know she's not a Spartan before people start fucking, you know, hammering away in the comments, but you know, you get the vibe, you get the armor, you get the sword and shield and all the rest of the shit. So I will probably play that through as the female protagonist, I think, because it's just going to be Wonder Woman.
It's not the only reason now, is it, Valve? Come on, that's not the only reason.
Well, she's not hot. They've not gone with like supermodel.
Oh, have they not?
No. She looks like a fucking warrior. So she's quite mannish, really. But yeah, it looks interesting, and they seem to have embraced the sort of magic side of it. I've seen like fiery weapons and shit. So I think Assassin's Creed is going a bit, you know, into the realms of fantasy. Let's be honest, they took a lot of inspiration from The Witcher for Origins, and they've released those DLCs where you fight gods and shit, and they're just like, fuck it. So, you know, we've done historical, let's just go fucking balls to the floor mythology.
Yeah, they made it entertaining.
Yeah, they had to spice something up. Okay, so yeah, Assassin's Creed. I don't really want to hang around on Assassin's Creed too long because, let's be honest, there's like 16 Assassin's Creed games now. They're more or less the same. You know what you're getting. They have a cult following, and if you like Assassin's Creed games, no doubt you'll love Odyssey. They did show another CG trailer for Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Yay! To be honest, mate, I picked up a little bit on that. I just couldn't be bothered. Like, I think it was a couple of months ago they showed off some actual gameplay or in-engine gameplay. I was actually hoping they would show more of that or an extension to that. But
apparently they did show gameplay behind closed doors.
What's the point? That just means it's not ready for public.
Just IGN people going, yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, when realistically it's not. It's full of errors and bugs. That's the reason why they do behind closed doors.
Yeah. So they also showed off the Division 2.
Yeah.
So I know you don't like the Division. So yeah, I kind of 6 months ago I wouldn't have given a fuck. But we recently basically Worth It Dudes, we have like a Discord channel where we play with a few friends and whatnot. We're thinking of opening it up actually to subscribers or Patreons if we get that far. So it's still in its infancy, but maybe we'll give you guys a chance to come and play some games with us. Let us know if you think that's a good idea.
Come play with us, people.
Do you fancy playing some games that are Worth It Dudes? You get to kill me because I'm shit at everything. So yeah, we basically started playing the first Division game because it was like super cheap, and I actually been really enjoying it. I probably wouldn't have said that when it first came out. My understanding is it's been fixed a lot, typical Ubisoft, but it has made me actually. I've signed up for the beta for the Division 2, and yeah, like while not massively hyped, I'm interested in Division 2. Just because, it's one of those games where you're playing it by yourself and you're bored out of your fucking mind. But if you've got a good squad with you, it's quite a laugh.
I'm not like I like moments of the game, but I just don't like the whole bullet sponging with real world weapons in a real environment. It just, for me, it takes me out of the immersion.
That's fair enough. So they showed the STARLINK game off as well. I can't get behind this. I don't like amiibo games. Like, I think it's a shameless cash-in. It's just that, you want that character? Buy this toy. Fuck off. Just give me a character, for God's sake. I mean...
Oh, that's that thing with they've announced Star Fox.
Yeah. So you get like a little ship and you can buy bits to add on to it, and then your ship kind of upgrades in-game the more parts you buy for it. So I can see, like... Again, it might not be like marketed to me. It might be for kids. Do you know what I mean? A bit like Labo. Do you know what I mean? Where people start losing their mind, saying, "Oh my fucking god, Nintendo is selling cardboard to everybody," and it's like, well, let's be honest. If you were 8 and you saw that, you'd love it. Because I know I fucking would have when I was a kid. I was impressed.
Mate, I fucking love it. It looks so cool.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting it. It's for my daughter. It's totes for my daughter.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
she's gonna love it. Just being a giant robot, she's not gonna get to play it. Anyway, so STARLINK looks pretty cool, I guess, but you're gonna have to have deep pockets for that one, I feel. What else did we get from Ubisoft? Oh, they did another Skull and Bones gameplay reveal. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that.
I was excited for it last year when they showed it off, but I don't really care about it that much now. Something doesn't feel right. I don't know. I'm just generally not excited.
Yeah, we'll have to see with that, I think. So Ubisoft on the whole had a fairly okay conference. It wasn't bad. It wasn't amazing though. The first conference for me that stood out though was Bethesda. Love or hate them, they did churn out some goodies for us all.
Skyrim on Alexa, whatever it's fucking called.
No, that was a fucking that was a troll. That was a lols thing. Don't pay any attention to that.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Was it like really special edition or whatever? That's not real. They did, however, announce the Elder Scrolls Blades, which is a mobile game.
Ugh.
Basically Skyrim on your mobile. Fucking Skyrim.
Skyrim's on the mobile.
Why won't it die? Fucking Skyrim. Sorry guys, I know Skyrim is amazing, but it's been so long. And so many remakes, remasters, releases. I'm surprised I can't...
Fuck Skyrim!
I'm surprised I can't get fucking Skyrim for my trainers yet. So yeah, they announced Elder Scrolls Blades, which looks like a mobile game. Well, it is a mobile game. Yeah.
They announced, was it? Well, I'm sure it was them. Doom.
Yeah, Doom Eternal was announced. So
Basically, Doom 2 Hell on Earth.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm happy. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't get excited for CG trailers. You know this, but
yeah.
Doom was one of my favourite
Yeah.
games of 2016. More Doom, I'm fucking happy. And they have.
I don't see it being a bad game.
No, if they have the same sort of mechanics as the first, or what they did in 2016, boom, I'm sold. And it had Mick Gordon playing the music again. Even better. I was just like, yeah, sold.
Yeah. So yeah, that looks good. That does look good. For a CG trailer, at least.
For a CG trailer.
Fallout 76. Okay, so there's a lot of mixed responses about this. My issue with it isn't that it's multiplayer. My issues with it are, one, that it's still the same fucking engine.
Really?
Yeah. It's basically the old Skyrim engine. It's been tweaked, but it's still the same engine.
Skyrim.
Fucking Skyrim. That's going to be my meme, by the way. I want memes, guys. Make memes. Worth it, dudes. Fucking Skyrim. Triggered. But yeah, so it is the same engine. So it's Fallout 4 Arc Edition, which is my main issue with it. Is it's going to be a survival game, which kind of fits the Fallout world. I'm not saying it won't be a good game. I'm saying I don't think I'll enjoy it.
Or you can just download one of the mods for Fallout 4 and have a survival game.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's we'll see. Like, obviously, I'll probably end up getting it because we do reviews. And we have to fucking buy all the games to see the reviews, and a game like Fallout, you can't really ignore that. So we'll probably review it for you guys. Taking one for the team. Yeah, so we got a cutscene for Starfield as well, which, from what I'm told and what I've seen, I think it's supposed to be Bethesda's answer to Mass Effect. However that looks. So it's a single player RPG set in space. So we'll have to see. I know, with the death of Mass Effect, I welcome a new contender to the arena. And finally, they're fucking laying Skyrim to bed, laying it down to rest. They are releasing the new Elder Scrolls, which probably won't get till like 2030. So yeah, we just got a cutscene, like a CG trailer for that, just some mountain ranges, but
meh.
Yeah, new Elder Scrolls. As long as they change the engine, please change the fucking engine. Please change it. Okay, sorry, coffee's getting to me. Right, let's talk Microsoft. So, many people's favourite conference. I thought it was really, really good. They had the best actual, in terms of like how they carried themselves and how they didn't, cut the bullshit and just got the games out. I think their conference was the strongest. I don't think it quite. I think they had the best conference, but I'm more excited for Sony's games.
Yeah.
I think that's fair to say. Okay, so the first game that they showed off, and it was the one we were all waiting for, guys, Cyberpunk 2077. So Dubs just said he doesn't get excited for fucking CG trailers, and I would usually agree with him, but fuck me, that trailer was fucking amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty special.
Fucking Knight Rider car and all sorts of shit. Like, I can't wait for this game. Theories on when it's going to come out, I think it's going to be a while. I don't think it's anywhere near release.
Well, I had a little insider that the thing behind closed doors was incredibly buggy.
Yeah, because it was like pre-alpha. So here's the thing: the tweet that they put out was done 2,077 days after the original announcement of Cyberpunk. Okay, so CD Projekt like to play games. They like to troll. Now, Cyberpunk 2077 is actually based on a tabletop board game called Cyberpunk 2022. Mark my fucking words. It's getting a release. I reckon it'll come out in 2022.
2022 it is.
Yeah. So fucking far away. It's only 5 years away. 4 years. So yeah, we also got Gears of War 5.
Yay, move on.
Yeah, more Gears of War. Devil May Cry 5, which looks interesting.
It looks like it's borrowing elements from DMC. And
yeah, Nero looks like Dante from DMC, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's what I initially thought. I was like, oh, okay, but it's
because I was like, oh, look at it, it's Dante. I was like, oh no, that's Nero.
That's Nero.
And Dante shows up right at the end, looking all haggard and shit. So yeah, that looks interesting. And seeing as that's Ninja Theory and Microsoft, one of their announcements was that they fucking bought a shitload of studios. One of them was Ninja Theory. I'm not happy about it, but I know it's a smart move for Microsoft because they don't have any exclusives really that are worth like getting excited over. Do you know what I mean? You got your Halo sort of cult that basically will defend it to the ground. They haven't had a decent Fable game for fucking ages. Do you know what I mean? They don't Gears of War, baby, but like they don't have any real exclusives that like sell consoles. Do you know what I mean? And that's what they need because they released like the most powerful console ever made, but you know what's the draw to it? Well, you know, if you're gonna fork out that sort of money, you may as well fucking build a half decent PC. You've got the same sort of power. You've got a bigger library. Do you know what I mean? It seems to me that they need some stopping power in terms of game exclusives because Sony are killing it when it comes to their exclusives, and they do sell consoles. I mean, I was I was saying to you before we went live. You know, I'm about to fork out for both a Nintendo Switch and a PS Pro because both of those consoles have games I can't buy anywhere else. And they're good games. They're games I want. So I've got no choice but to buy those consoles. Some people don't like the idea of console exclusives because of that, because you have to go and buy multiple consoles. But it works, and it
works. Yeah, no, I don't mind having exclusive games, but when a company like Microsoft or Sony buy an actual studio just for themselves, that's a little annoying. Why can't you just hire the studio to make you a game?
Well, Microsoft got enough money to throw around, haven't they? They basically want that exclusive to never go anywhere else. Because if you hire the studio and the studio owns the property, then 5 years down the line when you've ended your contract and maybe fallen out with that developer, they're going to go to your rival and sell that game that was known for being on your console to them. So,
but of all people, Ninja Theory, like they made a name for themselves of being the first real AAA indie game company.
That's why they did it.
That's
why they did it.
And now they've literally bent over the table for Microsoft. Like, oh yeah.
Well, that's absolutely why they did it. They were just, they were like the people are watching this company. It's smart. I don't like it. I'm not saying that it's a good thing, but I understand. And I definitely think from a business perspective, like Microsoft, the 5 studios they bought, it's a good thing for them because they will start developing exclusive games that will sell consoles for them. And it's kind of like they've put their hands up and said, yeah, we fucked up. We're trying to fix it. So hats off to them. I've got very little good to say about this generation's Xbox, but I can't, I will say that they are doing the right thing. So they showed off Metro Exodus as well. That game looks beautiful.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
it looks really beautiful.
I'm with you on that. It just looks fantastic.
I mean, I do like the Metro games. I'm not really like, I don't like survival games, so I don't like games where you got to conserve your ammo usually. And I know that the last one was less like that. But yeah, I don't usually like those sort of things. But it's such a gorgeous world. Really interesting games. So yeah, love to wait and see what comes from that. Also, we got Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. Did you see that?
No. What the fuck was that?
So that's the new one from Software. The Dark Souls people.
Now I remember.
So we got 2 samurai games launched or announced, and that was one. Which, it's basically supposed to be more RPG than action RPG. So I don't think it's going to be like Dark Souls hard. I think it's going to be challenging. But I think it's going to be more of a story-based thing. So that would be interesting to see, because From Software have kind of got a fan base that expect certain things from their games. It'd be interesting to see how sort of this ties in. And finally, for Microsoft, we did get Halo Infinity, or Infinite, or whatever you want to fucking say. Again, it was just a cutscene. I don't know.
I don't care.
Yeah, I've never really kind of been that bothered by Halo.
Don't care. They've after Halo 4 and onwards, I lost interest. Halo 3 for me did it, and then Halo 4 just came along. You know, I was just like, what the fuck's going on? I just didn't like it. Hated it. Move on. No, fuck it. Don't care. Halo is dead to me. But they did announce Forza Horizon.
You sound like they burnt your children alive.
They fucking did, Babb. They fucking did.
Wow.
Grilled them up and ate them.
So jaded.
Fucking Halo.
Okay, so...
but they did announce Forza Horizon 4.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
This time you drive in the UK on the pothole-filled country road.
Oh, so what, you're going... I was going to say doing 10 miles an hour through cities of Bath or whatever. Stuck in traffic.
With seasons and snow, you know, they...
Seasons, so rain, snow.
Snow every 10 years.
Get like 5 minutes of sunshine. Right, onwards. So Sony. So as I said before, I thought Microsoft presented the best conference, but I do think Sony's games, for me personally especially, were the ones that I'm looking forward to. And the bastards, they're all exclusive, so I'm having to upgrade my PlayStation because most of these games look so shiny. I don't think I could handle shitty frame rates or whatever, you know, that you're going to get on the normal PS4, because let's be honest, as time goes on, the normal PS4 will not, I don't think, hold up.
They haven't. Yeah, well,
so
by that
first
time
one,
they probably won't be allowed to do that. They'll just release the new console.
Well, I mean, I was holding on because I thought they were going to announce a PS5, but they didn't. So if I buy this PS Pro and then 2 weeks after fucking E3 they announce PS5,
I guarantee you they will announce the PS5 next year, and then the console itself will come out the following year.
Cool, it gives me a couple of years to get my money's worth. Okay, so the games that we saw. PS4 Spider-Man. Dude, this game. I need this game in my life. Like...
Yeah, it looks... fucking amazing,
doesn't it? Do you know what?
There's no other description you can put for it, but saying it's fucking amazing.
I'm so happy Activision have got their grubby mitts off of the Spider-Man license and they've given it to somebody who actually gives a fuck. Do you know what I mean? After just churning out like the same game for the last 10 years, and then along comes fucking Insomniac. Yeah, sorry, I had a fucking brain fart. Insomniac and made this fucking beautiful looking game. I can't wait to get my hands on it, guys. Like, this is going to be like my first Insta buy of the year. I think it's September, isn't it?
Yeah, September, October.
Yeah, they got my money already. Just fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Other games that they showed off. Ghost of Tsushima. This was really surprising for me. I thought it looked like The Witcher 3 with samurais, and it was absolutely gorgeous. The sunsets and the blossom trees and the sword fights and stuff. It looked a little bit scripted. I'm not convinced that's actual gameplay. I think that was kind of captured in engine.
I reckon it was just a straight up vertical slice.
Maybe, yeah. It looked a little bit
very,
too smooth,
very good vertical slice for them.
But yeah, like, interesting, samurai riding around on a horse, climbing buildings and stabbing people in the face. Fucking, what more do you want?
Yeah, what's not to love?
I know, what more do you want? Okay, so I'm skirting around the obvious one here. Okay, Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yes.
The best Resident Evil, so come on.
Yes.
Apparently, Hunk and Tofu are going to be in it as well.
Yes. That's all I'm saying. Yes.
About fucking time.
It looks so good.
Yeah, we also got to see some what appears to be gameplay footage of Death Stranding.
Yes.
I think it's going to be like a really fucked up walking simulator.
Well, that's what I gathered from it. I was just
it's just going to be.
They showed off like a 10-minute trailer of walking and very confused.
Well, some mad bastards have gone and let Hideo Kojima loose and just it's going to be fucking weird, isn't it? It's going to be great, but it's going to be fucking weird.
Like he plugged like a baby thing into his chest or something, and like hid from other monsters with this baby in his chest in a. I don't know. It's just so weird, so confusing. But we're gonna buy it.
It's Chris Hideo Kojima. It's gonna be fucking insane.
Plugging babies into your chest.
Okay, so shall we talk about the big one?
What was the big one?
Fucking Last of Us Part 2.
Oh yeah, that game.
So I want to give a shout out to Being Graphic and Woolen Hat, who will both probably stop talking to me if I don't finish the first Last of Us real soon.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I finished it. It's like, I've been getting stick on Twitter. So yeah,
Damn
check
right.
those guys out. They're hilarious. But yeah. So they gave us a new trailer and a bit of gameplay for Last of Us 2, and it looks absolutely incredible. I'm not going to lie, that was the moment that I said I'm getting a Pro. I was like, it looks so good. Yeah, so good. And I want it to look that good for me.
I'm pretty sure it'll look pretty special. Like, I don't think it's going to be like the differences between the PlayStation 4 and the Pro. I don't reckon it's going to be massive. It's going to be like a dynamic resolution. I don't reckon they're going to make the frame rate faster. Oh no, fuck it. I know they did the same with God of War, didn't they? They made the frame rate better.
Yeah. No, yeah. Well, I mean, with God of War, if you play the game in 1080, it runs at 60 frames, or if you play it 4K, then it's 30. So you got the payoff really. You can have one or t'other. There's very few games I think that do 4K and 60 because console power just isn't there. I wouldn't be surprised if the Xbox One X could do it, but let's be honest, like they're just not got the games to make it worthwhile. Maybe something for the future, eh? Okay, so lastly, let's go on to Nintendo. So I'll tell you what I got from Nintendo: Smash Brothers. That's all I got from Nintendo. Like, there was a few other things that they showed off. They were like, there's some Xenoblade Chronicles stuff. There's some Fire Emblem stuff. Fucking Fortnite. But let's be honest.
It's available for free, everyone.
Let's be honest. Their entire conference was Smash Brothers. Did you see the Nintendo? Did you actually watch it?
Nope.
Or did you just watch the trailers? So in the conference they had this guy, like I'm sure like the Nintendo fans are going to come for me because he's probably really famous. I've never seen him before. But this guy, he looks like one of the Easter Island heads.
Wow.
Look, you got to see this guy. Look at this guy. He's got this big square head. He kind of looks like an Easter Island head if it was Mario that had shaved his moustache off.
Wow.
But yeah, so Smash Brothers is back. They're bringing every single fucking character you've ever played as. It's going to be mental. So again, getting a Switch real soon, next week I think, and that's going to be one of the games I'm dying to get my hands on. I love Smash Brothers. It's such a silly game.
It's got every fucking character.
I know. You got like Ryu in there, and Snake. Just there's loads.
Bring back Sonic as well. You can have Sonic and
Sonic
Mario fight.
You can have Super Sonic.
It's mental. I can't wait for that. It's going to be so much fun. So much fun.
Yeah, man. So like, I don't know. Okay, so I think we've kind of covered all of the games that were of interest to us. So I'm going to say, pick one game. You're allowed to pick one game, which is your game of E3. What's it going to be? What game are you most excited for?
Just only one game.
Yep, you only allowed one.
Okay. Let's see what you say.
Okay, so right, viewers, join in the comments. Tell us which one game that you are most excited for from what you've seen at E3. I'm gonna say it's got to be Cyberpunk.
Dun dun dun.
It's fucking years away, but. Yeah, Cyberpunk's the one that I'm most excited for. The thing I'm most excited for that's coming soon is Spider-Man. It's short term, but like in terms of like if I had to pick one game which I could play now, but all the others would just cease to exist. It would be Cyberpunk. What about you?
All right. Mine will be. Fuck it. Mine's going to be Man-Eater.
Oh, the shark game.
Yeah.
The one we didn't even mention in our fucking podcast
too right.
until the end.
Doesn't matter. it's going to be Man-Eater, mate. No, Man-Eater. Made by Tripwire. Hell yes. Mate, this is like a dream come true.
There's a very high chance you probably missed this one. If you remember the old Jaws game, I think it was
PS2 and Xbox One, the original Xbox One.
Yeah. You just swim
Jaws
around
Unleashed. Yeah, I saw that trailer.
I swimming in the fucking shallows.
I just dropped my shit. I was like, oh my god, I can get to be a shark. I can eat everyone. It's like playing Hungry Shark, but in 3D. It's like Jaws Unleashed, basically. But you know, it looks so good. It looks amazing. God. You can upgrade your shark.
Who's making it?
Tripwire. Killing 4 guys.
Tripwire. Oh my god.
Yes.
So, Tripwire, if you're watching this, if you do a special edition that comes with any kind of shark, Derp will buy it.
Yeah.
This, I promise you. It could be £1,000. He will still fucking buy it. So, just something to bear in mind.
Yeah. Mate, you can play a shark. It's a bull shark as well. So some people are like saying, oh, why is a great white shark swimming through the lakes? And it's like, because it's not a great white shark, it's a bull shark. And they can swim in fresh water. But you can eat people. And because it's Tripwire, right, with their killing floor, with their gut mechanics, you're going to get loads of guts and shit everywhere. It's going to be great. It's going to be loads of fun. Yeah. Man-Eater. Fucking too right.
You're a very, very special boy. Okay, so that brings us to the end of our roundup. This we're thinking about doing more podcasts, guys. If you want to sort of hear more from us, let us know, man. This is kind of just a test, really. This is us waffling about some games that are coming out. But yeah, like if you actually want us to do this on a regular basis, give us some topics. You know, do you want to know more about the industry, specific games, console wars? We'll cover all sorts. But you know, if this is something that you think will work and is of interest to you, let us know. Just want to thank all of the people that have stuck with us over the past couple of months. So both myself and Derp have had a pretty hard time. In fact, that like where we both were working together and the fucking business closed down, so we got made redundant. So yeah, life's been a bit yeah, life's been a bit turbulent. But you guys have been great. You've stuck with us. We are going to be trying to put out as much content as possible. So, you know, we're going to be picking up on the reviews again. So we've got a couple of vids on the way, and we'll try and keep them as regular as possible. So thanks again. And yeah, peace out, guys. Derp, you got anything to say? Final thoughts?
Yeah, Balf. Fortnite.
Fuck you.